Okay, we're going to take a look at how we go about placing orders. Again, really easy stuff here. The first thing that we do, we make sure that we have both of these open, investment recommendations and Thinkorswim. And the first thing we always do when we open Thinkorswim is we go in here, we click on that bar there, we go over and export the current watch list over to here. Double click on it and say yes, we're going to overwrite it. We close that, and that gives us, when we hit update mark, it updates the latest market values for all of these ETFs. All right, so we're set to go. I'm going to take that out, not to confuse matters any. And what we're going to do, we're actually going to look at XOP. And we're going to look at XOP, how we put that in for an April 21st expiration date, what that looks like. So investment recommendations tells us that the puts ought to be less than 104, and the call should be a little greater than 143. And so we'll look at things here. We'll go over here, we'll go to trade, and we'll put in XOP. And we're in April. And so we look at 104. 104 looks like if we did this is where we could do up to a $5 spread. We could do a little less than a $5 spread if we want. We could do a $3 spread. And we would get what looks to be a little less than, or right at 20 cents for a premium. So I'm not real fond of that idea. If we go to 104, we would get, what I'm doing, I'm subtracting this number from this number here and doing it in my head not as quick as I used to be. Looks like about 30 cents there, or if we go to a $5 spread, we pick up about 40 some odd cents doing that. So maybe the decision is really, what does the other side look like? And so I'll go back here and remind myself it's supposed to be 143 or greater. So let's look at 143. And so it should either be a 3 or a 4 or a $5 spread. So at 143, we've got 625. And if we did a $3 spread, we'd pick up $2.10. If we do a $5 spread, we'd pick up 31 cents maybe, something like that. So I like that better. There's plenty of open interest on these, so there's no problem there. So here we go. We'll go back, and I usually start with the puts. The puts are at 104. I think we decided maybe we'd try 105 to 100. Yeah, try 105 to 100. Now, when you're exceeding the recommendations, you want to double check and just make sure you aren't too far off. So I might put in 105 there and see how that is. And in fact, it's 15.03. As long as it's within 1% here, we're fine. So the 105 is going to work just great. So we'll go back here, right click, and by the way, you take note of how much open interest you got. We got lots of open interest here and lots of it down here. So this will get filled pretty quickly. So we right click, we sell custom, we pick our custom template. It came in at 105, 104, and we really want it to be 105, 100. So we'll do that. We'll change all of these to a 105, 100 spread. And I'll stretch this out just a little bit so you can see it better. We've got a premium coming in of 41 cents. I usually take it down a penny just to encourage that we get filled. We are at 3:45 in the afternoon Central Time, so the market is closed. And so this sell order will actually fill tomorrow. And the reason that we need that is because these two orders, this is your profit capture order, and this is your stop limit order. And these two need to trigger the day after this one triggers. And so if this is going to get filled tomorrow, then we have to go 2 days here and day after tomorrow. And so today is the 21st, so we'll say we need it on the 23rd. And I usually put this in as long as it goes in before 8:30 in the morning. That's fine. So we'll save that. We'll change this one to come into play on the 23rd, early in the morning. And the final change we have to make to all of this, we'll go here, and we're going to change this. This is our in the money protection order. And we'll change the symbol to XOP. The mark value is what we trigger off of. This is a put, so the trigger is less than or equal to, and it's less than or equal to the short leg, which is 105 on this case, in this case. And we'll save that out. And truth be told, that's ready to go. Now, I'm going to do one other thing just to make things easier for the rest of the day. I'm going to click on this little link here, right here, where it says Custom Order Templates. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to go down here and select our custom order template and save it. And what that did was it saved these two orders going in day after tomorrow. It also saved the information here about XOP, and we'll have to make some changes to that, but it saves us from having to repeat that thing of saying, okay, let's do this 2 days from now. So we'll confirm and send. And we've now done that on the put side. But as always, we want to put in an iron condor. And so we're going to look one more time, and it says iron condors should be 143 or greater. Well, we're okay with that. So we'll scroll down and look for the iron condor. There's 143. And I think we decided earlier that we'd go 143, 148. And that'll be good. So we right click, sell custom, pick our template. It actually came in at the $5 spread, which is fine. I'll take a penny off of that or two to help it fill quickly. As we just discussed, this new template has it set up to be submitted on the 23rd. Again, today is the 21st. The sell order will fill on the 22nd, and so these two orders will be submitted on the 23rd. The only thing we have to adjust now is to go in here and say, this is XOP, and it's mark, but it's a call. So it's going to have to be greater than or equal to, and the short leg on the call is the 143. It's always the first number of the list there. So we'll change this to 143. Save that out. And bingo, bingo. There you go. We have now entered an iron condor for XOP, which will be filled in the morning. And once it's filled, let me go back here. Once it's filled, here's some of the working orders. Once it's filled, then these three orders will be in a pending state. They'll be waiting till something else happens. And they will either capture profit, or they'll issue a stop limit, or if the price of the underlying stock gets to be 143, it will automatically get us out of it, because it's on the verge of going in the money, and we don't like in the money. So that's our in the money protection order that lets us sleep at night. So that's all there is to entering orders. Pretty doggone easy. If you have any questions, feel free to get a hold of me. Otherwise, thanks for watching.